Welcome to TalkTax. I am Carolita Edwards. On this week's program, you will learn what happens when tax returns and payments are made after the due date. It is important that as taxpayers you understand that filing your returns and making tax payments as mandated by law is very important. Notwithstanding, individuals who fail to file their tax returns and pay their taxes by the due date are still encouraged to do so now despite missing the due dates. So, whether it's an income, property, corporation, or value-added tax return, or PAYE monthly remittance, commonly called the Form 5, you can still make those submissions now. However, once a return is submitted late, you will be subject to the payment of penalties and interest as stipulated in law. An individual who submits their income, corporation, or property tax return after the due date will be required to pay a penalty of 10% of the tax assessed. This is in keeping with Section 99(2) of the Income Tax Act, Chapter 8101. This means that an individual whose total tax payable is $100,000 will be required to pay an additional amount of $10,000, that is, 10% of $100,000 as late filing penalty. Whereas, if a VAT return is submitted late, the taxpayer will be required to pay the greater of $1,000 per day for each day or part thereof that the return remains outstanding, or 10% of the tax payable. As such, where a value-added tax return is submitted 5 days after the due date and it reflects total tax payable of $500,000, a penalty of $50,000 will be applied. TalkTax will be back after this short break.
Need to apply for a taxpayer identification number or TIN from the GRA? Here is what you'll need: ID, passport or affidavit of identity, and proof of address. This can be a utility or internet bill, renter's receipt, or a mail bearing GPO's official stamp. Provide the original and copy of these along with the completed application form. It costs $1,000 for a new TIN and $2,000 to reprint a lost or damaged TIN. GRA, your partner in development.
Welcome back to TalkTax. This week, we are providing you with information about the penalties that will be applicable if tax returns and payments are made late. In addition to payment of late filing penalty, individuals will also be subject to late payment penalty. Regarding income, property, and corporation tax, a taxpayer who makes payment after the due date will be subject to a late payment penalty of 2% per month of the tax outstanding for each month or part thereof that the tax remains outstanding. Moreover, interest will also be charged at the rate of 18% per annum. Remember, the Guyana Revenue Authority has modernized its tax system by facilitating online submission of tax return using e-services. This platform enables persons to submit their tax returns from the comfort of their home. Also, you do not need to visit the GRA's offices to make payments. You can utilize our existing alternative payment options by using MMG, Bill Express, or through any of the following banking institutions: Republic Bank, Demerara Bank, or GBTI. For additional information, feel free to contact the Guyana Revenue Authority's Tax Advisory Services section on telephone number 227-6060 extension 8000. You can also email them at grapublicrelations@gmail.com. See you on the next TalkTax.